Stop for a second and think about this. When was the last time you looked at someone and noticed their shoes before anything else? It happens more often than we realize. Shoes have a quiet way of shaping the entire impression of an outfit. You might be wearing something beautifully tailored, something that fits you perfectly, yet one wrong pair of shoes can make the whole look feel outdated, heavy, or simply less refined. And this becomes even more important after 60. At this stage, style isn't about adding more pieces to your wardrobe. It's about choosing items that truly work for you. Pieces that bring comfort, support your body, and still reflect a sense of effortless elegance. The right shoes don't just complete your outfit. They influence how you move, how you carry yourself, and how confident you feel throughout the day. In this video, we'll go through 8 common shoe mistakes women over 60 should avoid, small choices that can unintentionally take away from your overall look. More importantly, I'll share better alternatives that feel lighter, look more modern, and help you create a polished, graceful style with ease. The difference is often simpler than you think. It starts right from the ground up. Before we go any further, let's take a closer look at one small detail that often gets overlooked, but can completely change how your outfit feels. 1. Worn-out sneakers. If you're over 60, there's a good chance you have a favorite pair of sneakers you reach for again and again. They feel familiar, easy, and comfortable, at least at first. But here's a question worth asking. Are they still supporting you the way they should? Worn-out sneakers don't just lose their look, they lose their function. The cushioning slowly breaks down, the soles become uneven, and the structure starts to collapse. This can lead to subtle discomfort in your feet, added pressure on your knees, and even affect your balance over time. And visually, the impact is just as noticeable. Shoes that look tired can quietly make your entire outfit feel less polished, even when everything else is well put together. For many women over 60, this is one of the easiest style details to miss. A better choice is surprisingly simple. Look for minimalist sneakers in neutral tones like white beige or soft pink. Choose lightweight designs with good cushioning and proper arch support, something that feels stable and looks refined at the same time. When your shoes feel right, everything else starts to fall into place. Your posture, your steps, and your overall presence. 2. Heavy platform sandals. Platform sandals often seem appealing. At first, they add height, make a bold statement, and can look stylish on display. But for many women over 60, they don't always translate well into real everyday wear. Let me ask you this. Have you ever worn a pair that felt fine when you first put them on, but after a while your steps started to feel heavier and less natural? That's exactly where the problem begins. Thick, heavy soles can interfere with the way your body moves. Instead of walking smoothly, you may find yourself taking slower, more cautious steps. Over time, this can create tension, not just in your feet, but also in your knees and lower back. For women over 60, maintaining balance and ease of movement becomes even more important, and heavy footwear can quietly work against that. There's also a visual side to consider. Platform sandals can make your feet appear bulkier and disrupt the natural line of your legs. Even with a well-coordinated outfit, the overall look may feel slightly weighed down rather than light and refined. A more thoughtful alternative is choosing low-wedge sandals or soft block heels. These styles still offer a bit of height, but they distribute weight more evenly and provide better stability. Materials like cork or flexible rubber are especially helpful. They feel lighter, absorb impact, and allow you to move more comfortably throughout the day. When your shoes feel light and supportive, your steps naturally become more confident, and your entire presence reflects that ease. As we continue, there's another style that many women still hold on to, often thinking it adds elegance, but in reality, it may be doing the opposite. 3. Pointed high heels. that are too sharp for women over 60. Comfort and confidence should always go hand in hand with style. And while pointed heels can look sleek and sophisticated, overly sharp designs can create more problems than they solve. Have you ever worn a pair that looked beautiful sitting in your closet, but felt completely different once you started walking? Shoes with extremely narrow pointed toes tend to press the toes together. Over time, this pressure can lead to discomfort, soreness, and even changes in foot shape. It's not something you notice right away, but it builds gradually, especially if worn often. There's also a subtle shift in how you carry yourself. When shoes feel restrictive, your steps naturally become shorter and more careful. Instead of moving freely, your body adjusts to avoid discomfort. This can make your posture appear a bit stiff and the overall impression less relaxed and natural. A more refined approach is choosing heels with almond-shaped or softly rounded toes. These designs give your toes more space while still maintaining a polished look. Pair that with a low heel under 2 inches and cushioned soles, and you'll notice how much easier it is to walk, stand, and enjoy your day. True elegance isn't about how high your heels are, it's about how confidently you move in them. If you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more simple, practical style tips that truly make a difference. 4. Ultra-thin ballet flats. Ballet flats are often the go-to choice when you want something simple, feminine, and easy to slip on. They feel effortless, and at first they seem like the perfect everyday shoe. But here's something worth noticing. How do your feet actually feel after wearing them for a few hours? If you're over 60, comfort and support start to matter in a different way. Ultra-thin flats may feel light, but they often lack the structure your feet truly need. Without proper arch support, your feet can become tired more quickly, and that discomfort can travel upward, affecting your lower back and overall posture as the day goes on. There's also a subtle visual effect. Shoes that are too flat and flexible don't give your body enough support, which can slightly change the way you walk. Your steps may lose their natural rhythm, and your posture may appear less upright. Even when your outfit is carefully chosen, the overall impression can feel less polished than you expected. A more refined option is choosing structured flats, loafers, or moccasins with cushioned soles and proper arch support. These styles still offer the same ease, but they provide the balance and stability your body needs. Look for a sole with moderate thickness, light enough to stay comfortable but supportive enough to improve how you move. Style isn't just about appearance, it's about how you feel in every step. And I'd love to hear from you. How old are you and where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments below. Now that we've talked about comfort and support, let's shift slightly to another detail that often gets overlooked: how certain shoe styles can affect your overall elegance. 5. Overly decorated shoes. Rhinestones, heavy metal, details, busy patterns. For women over 60, true style often comes from simplicity and balance. But shoes with too many details, sparkling embellishments, large metal accents, or overly busy patterns can unintentionally take away from that refined look. At first glance, these designs may seem eye-catching or even fun, but when paired with everyday outfits, they can make the overall look feel a bit overwhelming. Instead of enhancing your outfit, they compete for attention. Have you ever put together a nice, simple outfit and then felt like something looked too much once you added your shoes? That's usually the effect of over-decorated footwear. It can create visual clutter, making your style appear less polished and more forced. And another challenge is versatility. These types of shoes are often harder to pair, limiting how often you can truly wear them. A more elegant approach is to choose minimalist shoes in neutral tones like nude, beige, black, or navy. Look for subtle details, clean stitching, a small buckle, or a soft texture. These quiet elements add sophistication without overwhelming your look. When your shoes feel balanced and refined, everything else you wear starts to look more intentional, and that's where timeless elegance really begins. 6. Thin, strappy heels. There's something undeniably elegant about thin, strappy heels. They look light, delicate, and perfect for dressing up an outfit. But once you actually spend time walking in them, the experience can feel very different. If you're over 60, you may notice that what once felt stylish doesn't always feel as practical anymore. Those thin straps, while visually appealing, often press into the skin. After just a short time, they can leave marks, cause discomfort, or even create small irritations. Instead of moving freely, you may find yourself constantly adjusting your steps or shifting your weight just to stay comfortable. Another important detail is stability. With minimal coverage and support, these heels don't hold your foot securely in place. On uneven surfaces or during longer walks, this can make each step feel less steady. Over time, it subtly changes how you walk slower, more cautious, and less relaxed. From a style perspective, thin straps can also draw attention to areas you might not want to highlight. Rather than creating a smooth, balanced look, they can break the visual line of the foot and make the overall outfit feel less refined. A more comfortable and polished alternative is choosing block heels or kitten heels with wider straps. These designs offer better support, help distribute pressure more evenly, and create a cleaner, more elegant silhouette. When your shoes feel secure, your steps become more natural and your confidence shows in every movement. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more simple, elegant style tips that truly make a difference. Let's move on to a style that feels incredibly convenient but can quietly take away from both your comfort and your overall look. 7. Cheap plastic flip-flops. Flip-flops are often associated with ease. You slip them on, step out the door, and they seem perfect for quick errands or warm days. But not all flip-flops are created with support or style in mind. If you're over 60, your feet need more than just something easy. They need proper support with every step. Cheap plastic flip-flops typically offer little to no cushioning. The flat, thin sole doesn't absorb impact, which can lead to heel pain, strain in the lower back, and even conditions like plantar fasciitis over time. It may not feel serious at first, but the effects can build with regular wear. There's also the way they affect your movement. Because they don't secure your foot, you may unconsciously grip with your toes as you walk. This small adjustment can change your natural stride, making it feel less relaxed and more tiring than it should be. From a style perspective, plastic flip-flops can also make an outfit look unfinished. Even with a nicely chosen outfit, they can give off a rushed or overly casual impression, rather than a thoughtful, polished one. A more refined option is choosing slide sandals with cushioned soles and contoured footbeds made from leather or soft fabric. These provide better support, hold your foot more securely, and instantly elevate your overall look without sacrificing comfort. The right choice doesn't just feel better, it helps you show up with more ease, confidence, and quiet elegance in your everyday life. 8. Tight, stiff ankle boots. That cut across the ankle boots are one of those wardrobe staples that feel reliable and easy to style, especially during cooler seasons. They add structure, polish, and a sense of completeness to many outfits. But the way they are designed can make a bigger difference than you might expect. Some ankle boots sit very close to the ankle and create a sharp horizontal line right at that point. While it may seem like a small detail, it can interrupt the natural flow of your leg line. Instead of creating a smooth, elongated look, it visually shortens the leg and can make the lower part appear slightly wider. If you're over 60, these subtle proportions start to matter more in how an outfit comes together. Comfort is another factor to consider. Boots made with stiff materials and tight openings can restrict movement around the ankle. As you walk, this can make your steps feel less fluid and more controlled, especially over longer periods of time. You may not notice it immediately, but it changes how natural your movement feels. There's also the overall impression. Heavier, more rigid boots tend to add visual weight, making an outfit feel slightly heavier instead of balanced and refined. A more flattering option is choosing ankle boots made from softer materials with a gently tapered toe. Styles that sit slightly above the ankle can help create a longer, cleaner line. Neutral tones like beige taupe or black also help extend the leg visually and keep the look cohesive. When your shoes follow the natural lines of your body, everything looks more balanced and your style feels effortlessly elegant. Now that we've gone through the styles to avoid, let's take a step back and look at something even more valuable: the principles that help you make the right choice every time. Principles for choosing shoes for women over 60. When it comes to style after 60, it's not about having more, it's about choosing better. And these simple principles can completely change how your wardrobe works for you. 1. Prioritize balance. The best shoes don't force you to choose between beauty and comfort, they give you both. Think of it as a balance between style, comfort, and support. A shoe might look beautiful, but if it doesn't support your body, you'll feel it by the end of the day. On the other hand, something purely practical but lacking style can take away from your overall presence. The goal is to find that middle ground where your shoes look elegant, feel comfortable, and help you move with ease. 2. Choose quality over quantity. It's tempting to have many options, but a few well-chosen pairs can serve you far better. Imagine opening your closet and knowing that every pair you own works with multiple outfits, feels good to wear, and lasts over time. Look for shoes that are easy to style, durable, supportive for your feet. This approach not only simplifies your wardrobe, but also elevates your everyday look without extra effort. 3. Pay attention to materials. The material of a shoe makes a bigger difference than most people think. Soft leather, suede, or breathable fabrics adapt better to your feet and reduce friction. Flexible soles with proper cushioning help absorb impact and make walking more comfortable throughout the day. If a shoe feels stiff or heavy from the start, it's unlikely to become more comfortable later. 4. Be intentional with color. Color is a powerful but often underestimated detail. Neutral tones like beige, nude taupe, or navy are not just easy to match, they also create a more seamless visual line. This can make your legs appear longer and your outfit feel more cohesive. Instead of drawing attention to your shoes alone, these tones allow your entire look to come together effortlessly. 5. Small details make a big difference. Sometimes it's the quietest details that create the strongest impression. Clean stitching, subtle textures, or a refined buckle can elevate a simple shoe into something that feels elegant and intentional. These elements don't shout for attention, but they add a sense of sophistication that people notice. At the end of the day, great style isn't about complexity. It's about making thoughtful choices that support how you look, how you move, and how you feel. As we come to the end of this video, there's one simple idea I hope stays with you. Shoes are never just an accessory. They are the foundation of your style. They shape the way you walk, influence how confident you feel, and quietly affect your comfort throughout the day. For those who are over 60, style becomes less about following trends and more about understanding what truly works for you. You don't need to chase what's new or popular. The real transformation happens when you choose pieces that support your body and reflect your natural elegance. The right pair of shoes can instantly make you look more refined, more balanced, and even more youthful without trying too hard. So next time you reach for a pair of shoes, ask yourself, do they support me? Do they reflect who I am today? Because in the end, style isn't about age, it's about the choices you make. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more simple, timeless style tips. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.